Omnis cellula et cellula, Rudolf Virchow and cell theory between science, history and philosophy. The body is a free state of equal individuals, a federation of cells, a democratic cell state. Cells form a free state of individuals with equal rights, though not equal abilities, which persist because the individuals depend on each other.
We chose this quotation from Rudolf Virchow because it embodies the relationship between history of science and history of political thoughts, cell theory and classical liberalism.
Individualism. According to the Britannic Encyclopedia, individualism is a political and social philosophy that emphasizes the moral worth of the individual. Although the concept of an individual may seem straightforward, there are many ways of understanding it, both in theory and in practice. The term individualism itself and its equivalents in other language dates from the 19th century. It is a core concept of classical liberalism, which is, according to Wikipedia, a response to urbanization and to the Industrial Revolution in Europe and the United States. The notable individuals whose ideas contributed in the classical liberalism are John Locke, Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Malthus, and David Ricardo.
Let's go back to Rudolf Virchow. He took part in the most important projects of German history of the 19th century, the unification. To better understand the issue, let's consider the following highlights in 19th century timelines: 1848, 1861, and 1871. In 1848, to Frederick William IV of Prussia was offered the imperial crown of the United Germany by the Frankfurt Parliament, but he declined the offer. In March 1838, a revolution broke out in Prussia. The purpose of the revolution was to bring down the government of the Restoration and replace it with a liberal government. The Prussian National Assembly was established and had the task of writing a constitution for the Kingdom of Prussia, but when his throne was again safe from the opposition, he reestablished the Preview Order.
Rudolf Virchow is known as the father of modern pathology. In his report, Virchow gave a cruel description of the poor social situation in which the population lived. Particularly added to these scary living conditions the responsibility for bad hygienic conditions and, consequently, the cause of the sick, and not as it was believed at the time today. Rudolf Virchow's report on 1848 times epidemic is one of the neglected classics of social medicine. His analysis of the epidemic emphasized the economic, social, and cultural factors involved in its etiology and clearly identified the contradictory social forces that prevent any simple solution. To fight political injustice, he helped finding a weekly newspaper for promoting social medicine. The newspaper ran under the banners "Medicine is a social science" and "Physician is a natural attorney of the poor." So it's also thanks to Rudolf Virchow political commitment that Germany was the motherland of a welfare state. Welfare state is a concept of government in which the state plays a key role in the protection and promotion of the social and economic well-being of its citizens. It is based on the principles of equality of opportunity, equitable distribution of wealth, and public responsibility for those unable to avail themselves of the minimal provisions for a good life. The general term may cover a variety of forms of economic and social organization. Last but not least, with the development during the last third of the 19th century of technological progress and scientific knowledge, especially about human biology, psychology, genetics, and evolution, some intellectuals and politicians developed a racist perception of Jews. This perception developed within a broader racist view of the world based on notions of inequality, of races, and the alleged superiority of the white race over other races. Leading German anti-Semites launched a petition campaign in the summer of 1880 to raise public awareness of what they identified as the Jewish problem and to demand legislative action. The German historian Theodor Mommsen drew up a declaration that was signed by 75 well-known scholars and other public figures. Yes, Rudolf Virchow was one of those scholars. Our call goes out to all Germans who cherish the ideal legacy of their great princeps, thinkers, and poets. Defend the fundament of our common life. Respect for each confession, equal rights, equal prospects in the competition, equal recognition of competent efforts for Christians and Jews alike.